Hey guys, how are you? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Woohoo! I am excited to share with you today a little bit about expectations and appreciation. So if you catch the live episode, please share any thoughts or comments you have during the live episode. And if you get to watch the replay, still comment and share your thoughts, your experiences, because we are a community of people working together to bust the stress out of our lives. See, we can only do so much on our own. Sometimes we need support. And this group is a support system for you to learn some strategies, have some inspiration, and really take control of that stress. If you don't know me, if this is your first episode, my name is Maria Rybka. I'm the founder of Stress Busters, and I founded it because I am a recovering stress addict. And when I say that, I mean that with purity. I still struggle with being addicted to that stress rush. See, we get a kind of a rush when we get stressed out because our hormones will rush to protect us, to help us. And that feeling sometimes we get used to, and I did. I was very stressed for many years, and I still kind of seek it out. Can anyone think and associate with that? Sometimes we kind of seek out when things are really calm and going well. I kind of think life is getting boring, or what am I not doing to really go for stuff? So I end up causing stress. I put things into action to cause things to get more stressful. And I'm a recovering addict because I still continue to work on that. I'm on that journey with you. So this group is for you to get real and to get involved and to comment and to share. And each Monday I put a topic that we're going to kind of discuss throughout the week. So if you have an experience with it, or you have a thought about it, or something happens on Thursday that you want to share about the topic, you just comment under that topic of the week. And then on Friday I come on and just try to give a little lesson, a little wisdom from my experiences, hoping to help you bust the stress. Now, if you would like something a little bit more intense, in the sense that it's more me and you, go to bustthestress.com and sign up for the 21-day challenge. Now, the challenge is really easy. Some of you kind of may be worried about adding something to your plate, but it really is very easy. I send an email to your inbox once every morning, 7 a.m. You read it at your leisure. It's about a paragraph, maybe 2 paragraphs, and I challenge you to think in a different way, or to do a little strategy or step that might help you bust the stress along the 21 days. So that's if you want a little bit more. And I think that it's been useful and helpful to those people that have joined the challenge. So I encourage you to do that if you have not done that already. Okay, so let's talk about expectations versus appreciation. Now, remember when I was growing up and going to work that I got this word of wisdom from someone, and I don't know, maybe I was in a moment of disappointment. I don't know exactly when it occurred or when I first heard it, but they said if you don't have expectations, you won't ever get disappointed. And that stuck with me. And I think some of us feel like if we don't expect something, we'll never have the disappointment. So we kind of go through life and we just kind of do what we need to do, and we don't put ourselves out there to expect more, because we don't want to be disappointed. And I think that is protection. I think that is safety. I think that our brains will talk us out of doing things that are about getting out of the box, because we don't want that feeling of disappointment or uncomfortability. But when we really think about what we want to get out of life, I don't think it's a lackluster life, or especially you wouldn't be in this group. I don't think we just want to be. We want it more. And in order to get more, you have to do more, and you have to expect more of yourself, of your spouse, of your family, of your job, of your desires. You have to expect more. But when you expect more, you are going to be disappointed more. I mean, it goes hand in hand, because by the time what we do reaches that level of expectations of what we envisioned or what we had hoped for, there's these steps along the way that disappoint us. And that's all part of growth. That's all part of becoming who you're going to become. But it happens. So how do we deal with that? How do we, in that moment, deal with the disappointment or that stressful feeling that we get because our expectations were not met? And this could be as simple as when we go to a restaurant and, you know, we have this desire to have a night out on the town. We set up date night for the first time in months. And we have this, you know, vision of what the night's going to be like. And we go to a restaurant and the wait's an hour long. Your spouse gets grouchy. I mean, it's not what you expected. It's not what you built up in your mind to be a great night. So you get disappointed. Well, what I want you to do, and in that moment when you feel that disappointment, see, now you reached to have that date night, you reached to have the excitement in your life and to try to build something different. So you have to be proud of that. But if the disappointment comes, I want you to turn it to appreciation. Now, we've talked a little bit about this before in a couple of the episodes, but when we get upset and disappointed that we're not reaching our expectation, if we in that moment find what to appreciate, we can turn that expectation disappointment into appreciation. And when we can balance being appreciative of the blessings that we do have, we can be less disappointed when we go for things that are out of the box, that are a little stretched, that are something different. We can actually learn that skill of appreciating that we're doing it. Hey, I'm at the restaurant. I have a spouse that I'm trying to have date night with. Whatever you can appreciate in that moment, if you continue to build that muscle to appreciate versus get disappointed, you can actually appreciate more of what's going on and not be so grouchy and stressed out. So I want you to work on that. If you find yourself expecting more because you want more, that's great. But know that you will be disappointed along the way. It just happens. There are times when we go for more things, and because of that process, we get disappointed and disappointed and disappointed. But in that moment, turn that disappointment into something to appreciate, as hard as it might be when you're fighting or you're having that struggle or you are very upset. Try to find something to appreciate and build that muscle and get skilled at looking for the positive in things, not just what to be disappointed, and appreciate that as part of that process of growing and expecting more out of life. I hope it's been helpful, something to think about. I would love for you guys to comment on the video just to know that you guys are getting something out of the sessions, the episodes. Please go to bustedstress.com if you want those emails to come right to your box. And if you ever want to just talk or you have something to chat about privately, you can private message me through the group as well. You guys have a great weekend.